welcome to the stage your first comedian, Robbie Bottom, everybody!
Thank you. Did he say wait till after the show to take drugs? Fuck. I don't know, this could be the longest 15 minutes of all our lives. Or the quickest. Depends whether you're on drugs as well. I don't know. So, just before I start, I just have to let you know I'm filming this. I might put it up on YouTube if it's funny. There's a first time for everything. Because I don't know, I might do a crowd sweep if anybody doesn't want to be identified on the film. Maybe you're supposed to be in work. Or I don't know, you're here with an old flame and you don't want the wife to see at home. Although if you're taking an old flame here on a romantic night out, I can see why your marriage has problems. If anybody doesn't want to be identified on film, just let me know now. You can get one of these off me. If you just hold it up here for the next 15 minutes or so. No. I fuck only brought 3. They're just cut-offs from a burqa factory. What? Well done, England. You passed the test. You didn't. I did that joke in England once, and the whole audience just went like I offended clothing. I don't know. If you prefer a more secular form of anonymity, you can have the more traditional blurred face. No. Don't worry, it's not 15 minutes of this shit. I have jokes. I hope I have jokes. I have no idea. It's in a weird kind of mood, so hello. It's mostly, where are the Irish again? Just... only a couple. Alright, we're outnumbered. It's a lot of English, isn't it? Yeah. So, I don't know. It's, I don't know. By the way, I've no issues with English. A lot of comedians see it as a very easy target. You know, I've never been one of those Irish guys. For one, by the way, I'm sober. Just to let you know, I'm one of 13 people in Ireland on the sober register. 11 of us are comedians. It's always 13 as well. It's never less. It's never more. I don't know. Just anyway, yeah. So it's kind of but I can't get behind this kind of anti-English. I am an Anglophile. You know, everything about me is fucking English, even though I'm Irish. You know, all the music I'm into and the TV shows I love and being gay. It's all no, I'm joking. Yeah, I like women. I like women. It's just I'm 53 and I'm still single. Do you know what I mean? I've seen too much. I don't even know what gay or straight is anymore. I suspect the woman for me is currently hiding in a man somewhere. That's like, cause that sounds like exactly the kind of fucking stunt that crazy fucking bitch would do. That's what my soulmate would fucking level up to just to fuck with my head. Make it harder. Yeah, I didn't mean to come out at the start of me set, but however. Yeah, look, I've done everything. I don't even know what gay or fucking straight even means anywhere. I'm hovering above it somewhere like a drone, just occasionally hitting somebody random on the head at some point. Nothing shocks me. I've done everything there is to do with an adult. Let's just put it out there now, okay? I've never had a strap on up my ass, but I have had several cocks up it. So I feel that probably trumps the whole strap-on thing. Not at the same time. There are different people's cocks at different times in the past few years of your life. It's been a roller coaster ride. That is why I'm sober. I had to stop drinking as well. A few bad things happened to me. It's kind of just English. Do you know how hard it is to even find out you have a drink problem in this country? Nobody Irish will tell you. You know the way, like Irish guys, you know the way we've all got one guy in the gang that always gets more fucked up than everybody else? It's the guy you always have to get into a taxi or you're not talking to on a Sunday. That guy, the fucker that makes your drinking look less severe. I was that guy. I sobered up and now all my friends are fucked. They have to look at themselves and live with their wives. Yeah, so once you make it into your 50s, being single in your 50s is a lot like being Doctor Who. In that you're hanging around with women way younger than you, or you're running away from fucking monsters. This is why I like an English audience. You get the Doctor Who references. Irish people don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. This is good practice for Edinburgh. I'm going over to Edinburgh. And I have to come up with an hour of new material. It starts in a month. Woo! So, I don't know, it's, fuck. This is turning into less of a comedy gig now and more of a very public cry for help. I apologise. I'm just, I don't know, I'm trying to find out where it all went wrong in life. You do that when you're, I ended up homeless for 5 years, that was fun. You know, it's just fucking, you're constantly examining your life, lying in the fucking hospital every night. It's just, what happened? I'm trying to put my finger on what went wrong. And I think it was when I was 10, not getting the Millennium Falcon. Don't underestimate this, right? This is serious shit that you don't understand. Ladies, it's like a doll's house when you're a girl, okay? Adults, it's like real estate, okay? I needed a Millennium Falcon. It was the only thing I wanted. It was 1980. It was fucking, do you know what I mean? But we were poor, so I couldn't have one. And it was, it would have solved a lot of the problems I was having at the time. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of shouting going on in my house. I just wanted to shrink myself down to 3 3/4 inches so I could live in the Millennium Falcon, sleeping in the cockpit, the night light coming in, reflecting through your dad's drinking, hitting you on the face. Sorry, it got very dark there. I wasn't sure how early to come in with that shit. I'll push it back for another while. But no, I thought Millennium Falcon, this will solve all my problems. And at Christmas they told me we can't afford it. So, alright, okay, this is the way it goes. I'll make my own. Now, I think this might be the start of my craziness. I have no idea how to build a spaceship at 10 years of age. I don't know anything about blueprints. I basically had a square margarine box. Do you remember the plastic margarine boxes with a flower pot stuck to the side of it for the cockpit? Not even one titter there. That tells me this gig has now descended into just sad. Don't be sad. It all gets better. 3 years ago. But you know, it's just I kind of had to make my own. I'm running around. My brain's short. I don't know what I had. I had some sort of fucking attack. I collapsed and I woke up in intensive care, and I was retarded by about 4 years. So I kind of had the intelligence of a 6-year-old, and to be honest with you, I still am. Not 6, I mean, I've always been retarded by 4 years throughout my life. Do you know what it's like as a 53-year-old trying to make your way through the world with the emotional stability of a 49-year-old? I can't cope. It's, yeah, I've lost the audience now. I better put some gold out of my ass. Anyway, you kind of figured, you know, fucking hospital during the summer scared my parents to death. Do you know what? I'm going to get the Millennium Falcon off this Christmas. There's no fucking way I'm not. Get your hopes up. That's the first lesson you learn not to do when you're that young. Christmas Day, I came downstairs before the other fucking kids. I saw a big box in the corner of the room. Hit off the wrapping paper. There's the corner Millennium Falcon box. Fucking yes. That's all it took. Just scared him into thinking I was dead. You know, that's all it took. That's another dangerous lesson. Except it wasn't for me. It was for my little fucking brother. There's another lesson you can learn early in life, how to create a wedge between you and your brother to use in your 50s. It's kind of a... fucker got it. He told me, you're a bit old for Star Wars figures, you know, you're nearly 12. What? Do you know what he got me instead? He got me Lego. Not cool Lego, not like space Lego or castle Lego. They got me a fucking Lego hospital. What kind of a message is that supposed to fucking... First of all, you can't fucking shrink yourself to 1.5 inches. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy talk. Fucking, we see a future for our son in hospitals. No fucking shit. In my capacity as medical staff, 0 times. My capacity as a patient, several times. I've been spending quite a lot of time in hospitals and hostels having stomachs pumped. My stomach, I don't have several stomachs. Okay. You know, but I got off to a childhood start, you know, building a little Lego ward, building a little kind of detox ward on the side of it. There's little Lego people in gowns outside the hospital begging for change. But you know, I'm an adult now. I have to look after myself when I get out of hospital. My brother still lets me come over and stay in the Millennium Falcon occasionally. That was the punchline for that. That didn't work. There's still 5 more minutes of me. Bad news. Do you know what the worst thing is about being homeless, if I'm honest? The fucking homeless. Bunch of cunts, the fucking lot of them. Okay, you prefer the homeless jokes. I should have started with that. Now, I don't mean the homeless, right? I did it for 5 years. I've actually just found out 2 nights ago that another friend who died in the hospital. It happens regularly. They're the homeless, they're the people that are trying. And then there's the people you've probably seen since you arrived in Dublin. You know that? You know those guys? No? If you're outside having a cigarette, you probably get stopped. It costs you €8 in change and 5 cigarettes off the same guy walking around the block. They're just fuckers, they're just cunts. But when I had to live with them when I was homeless, I just non-stop, can you help the homeless? Yeah, man, I'm fucking homeless myself. You don't fucking look homeless. No, I don't look like I do heroin. There's a difference. This got too real for this audience. Fuck, are we talking to like Dara O'Brien or something? I'm not like Dara O'Brien. So it's kind of, it is funny when you find yourself standing in front of a crowd of strangers with a slight erection. Where you realise that the second you said that, they've all momentarily glanced at your crotch. I don't have an erection. Just for anyone else thinking he's a tiny cock. I'm going to be honest with you. You've probably gathered by now my love life is largely internet-based these days. It's not the length that counts. It's the bandwidth, yeah. Fuck that joke up. And I was going to end on a huge laugh at that joke would have got me now. I have to think on my feet really quickly. If you're approached, by the way, while you're here on your holiday, your drinking holiday, you're approached like in Temple Bar, because here's the thing, it's going to cost you if you say yes, and then if you say no, it leads to a fist fight on the lose track. Here's how you deal with them if you're approached out in the street tonight. They ask you for money, just confuse them. Okay? I discovered this accidentally, right? Talk back to them as if you're singer-songwriter Tom Waits. You will be amazed at the shit that just cuts through with all of them. I discovered it accidentally. I was having a bad night one night. I just done this gig. And not even worse. It was a grand. I was just having a bad night. I was waiting on the bus. I just wasn't in the fucking mood. And one of them came up to me. He was going out, can you give me some change? And something inside me just snapped. I just found myself going, I can't give you any change, but I can give you some difference. What? Served with a slice of lemon and the bitter taste of a faded dream. nah, you're just fucking weird, I'm going home. Oh yeah, now we have a home. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Robbie Bonham. Thanks for listening. Enjoy the rest.